What's up, my beautiful people? Hola, mi gente. My name's Christina, and I'm a tarot reader. I want to welcome those of you who are new to my channel. And for those of you who have been in my channel before, welcome back. I want to thank those of you who have liked any of my videos or subscribed to my channel, or even, for those who have shared any of my videos. I greatly appreciate all of your help. Now, I just want to let you all know that there are scammers out there in the tarot reading industry. So if you get a message from someone who claims to be me, or with my channel name or my name, just know that I'm not charging anybody for any readings right now. I'm actually doing a sweepstakes, or like a raffle, for a free personalized reading if anyone wants one. And in the middle of June, I'm going to be mentioning who the winner is for that. If, I get any takers, whoever wants a reading. Just know that if you do want a reading, just email me or go to my Facebook page and go into the tag that says win a free reading. Put in your information there. Or you can go onto my Facebook page or Instagram page and message me through there, or even comment below. Either way, I will put your information to be in the raffle or sweepstakes, and we'll see who wins in the middle of June. Now, I am going to start with the reading for the collective of Capricorn, and I'll start off with the Celtic Cross with my Archangel Power Tarot deck. I've already shuffled all the decks 10 times. To get into the energy of the Capricorn. Now, keep in mind, this could be for whoever was born between December 22nd to January 19th, or whoever may have a their sun, moon, or rising in the Capricorn sign. So that could also be as well, or even Venus as well. This may also resonate with you, or whoever is a cross watcher for a Capricorn, like whoever has a love interest in a Capricorn, basically. All right, so now I'm going to get into the reading, and let's see what the situation is for the Capricorn collective. What is the situation for the Capricorn collective? Your situation is the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. All right, so keep in mind that when you give, you need to give without expecting an outcome. And, normally when you do that, you also receive in return. If you are being resistant to change, you may need to change that. If you're doing an extreme in spending money, it's time for you to reserve your money. Save it, like maybe for a rainy day if you need to. All right, now let's see. What is the challenge? The current challenge affecting the situation. What is the current challenge affecting the situation? So the current challenge affecting the situation is the High Priestess, number 2 with Archangel Haniel. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So perhaps you may be getting some powerful psychic insights when you've been doing some meditation or reflection, and they're making you feel like you're at peace, or you need to be more at peace. Okay, what is the basis of the situation for the collective? The basis of the situation is the Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. All right, so perhaps you need to review all the details when it comes to work. You may feel the need to work alone, which is not the right answer for you, which may not be the best course, You may need to have some help even though I know you guys are self-sufficient and you prefer not to rely on others, it's may not be the right time to be independent, or to not rely on others. Accept help if you need it. All right, let's see, what is the past relevance of the situation? All right, 2 came out, so I'm not taking that. What is the past relevance of the situation? So the past relevance of the situation is the 6 of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. That's kind of what I mentioned before. When you give, you also receive. So you are going to need to, and look what time it is. It is 2:22 in the morning. You are going to need to give and receive with a grateful heart. So be more grateful, or find ways of gratitude, or to show more gratitude in your everyday life. Maybe do some acts of kindness for your family or friends, or maybe even a stranger, you could do something like that. Although, try to be careful with spending money. You guys need to be more you guys are a conservative sign, so it's best to conserve your money. All right, now let's see what's going on in your present. What's going on in Capricorn's present? So in your present, we have the 10 of Ariel. Let me see if it'll focus. Come on. There we go. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So in the present, you may have a lot of things that you're grateful for, like financial success. You may be making enough money that you're self-sufficient, and you have the promise of retiring early in life, instead of the usual like 65, 68, or more. um, you do at the moment have a rich and rewarding family life, which is good. You may have a couple of children, because I see 2 children here. You may be talking to friends, maybe going to grab a cup of coffee at the cafe. You may be in Paris, for all I know, because I see the Eiffel Tower. So that might resonate with someone. From what I'm seeing here, you have a lot of abundance, because if you see here, she has a lot of fruit. What is that? I can't tell if that's a apple or if that's peach. I'm not even entirely sure. So whatever course of action you're going to be taking is going to make it so that you have material abundance and financial abundance as well, and a promising future. Let's see what's going to happen in the near future, though. Let's see what's going to happen in the near future for the Capricorn collective. So in the near future, we have the 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. I mentioned that before also. When we got the Seven of Michael, I mentioned that you may need to rely on others, to get work done because you're trying too hard. You guys may expect things to be done and, happily knuckle down, but you don't need to do that. I get that you guys want to feel like you've earned what you've got, but, you should be careful to not overwork yourself because that can make you burn out. And, when you burn out, then you're not going to want to do it anymore. So be careful with that. Just if you need help or if you're working too hard, just ask help from other people, like from your coworkers, to lighten your load. Now let's see, what is your power in the situation? I wasn't ready for that one. Let me see what we got. Okay, reasons to celebrate. What is your power in the situation? Let's see what we have for that. What is Capricorn's power in the situation? What is Capricorn's power in the situation? Your power in this situation is the Eight of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. If you feel as though you're being like caged down, or like you don't have any balance, or you have too many choices that you have to make, just make a courageous choice to change your situation because you're not seeing clearly. Also, I forgot to mention with the number 2 with the High Priestess, that could talk about, doing self-care or having clarity in a situation or even getting in touch with yourself. It could also talk about balance, duality, or choices. All right, and of course it talks about intuition as well. So you may need to get clarity on something first, and that'll allow you to make the courageous choice to change your situation. That way you can balance the scales. Now let's see, what are the effects of the people around you? So the effects of the people around you is the Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate: a community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So you may be getting some good news from someone, either like from work, or you may be getting a happy announcement from a relationship, or if you have children, you may be getting an announcement regarding that. So this could be in regards to work or children. Perhaps someone's getting married or going on vacation, or maybe getting a promotion at work, or maybe getting back into a relationship with your children if you didn't have one. Let's see, what is your hope or fear? What's the collective's hope or fear? So your hope or fear is the Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. So you could be someone who's energetic, brave, optimistic, or even playful. All right. What you need to do is follow your passion right now. Don't be afraid of that, okay? Because that'll help you get that financial success and have a reason to celebrate. All right. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be adventurous. You're going to achieve something really great here. You're ready for this challenge. So, don't be afraid of it. All right. Let's see what is the possible outcome for you guys. What's the possible outcome for the collective of Capricorn? Too many cards. Whoa, do you see that? We got the moon, we got guidance, we got the world. Chacho. Alright, what is the outcome for the collective? What is Capricorn's outcome in this situation? Where are you? Come on. All right, we have the Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So maybe there's a situation that's not serving you at the moment that you need to release release the outcome of the situation, or release your attachment to the outcome. And, just allow it to unfold naturally. All right, so we're done with this section now. Let me see. I think I'm gonna be going into the business section only because, I mentioned business a few times here. So I'm just gonna go into that. Now I'm gonna be using the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle. Keep in mind, even though this says Divine Feminine, you don't have to be a Divine Feminine. You could technically be a Divine Masculine and use this deck as, advice. Because this is mainly for those who own a business. The only reason why I use this deck is because, I haven't really found any for just in general business. So I'm using this one because it has to do with business and entrepreneurship, which I like. Plus, with my Archangel Power Tarot deck, it does talk about business all the time, or it could talk about love. So that's why I use this deck as well, because it could be either or. All right, now let's see what for those of you who have a business need to know to make your business more successful. What do they need to know? So the first thing we have is write. Copywriting is the art of persuasion. Learn how to craft words that speak to the heart of your ideal clients. All right, let's see what we get next. I'm only going to shuffle this 3 times, which I'm going to do 2 more times. Whatever we get is what goes on for the reading. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, so we have show up. Consistency is queen in marketing your business online. Show up every day for your audience. Give value and make offers. What else? This is the last shuffle I'm going to be doing. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, so I guess that's it. All right, now I'm going to go into the love section for you guys, and I'm going to start off with the Island Time Wellness deck. I'm going to try and make your reading, not that long. Okay, what does the collective need to know regarding their love life? Okay, So first thing we have is passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So perhaps you're with someone who you have insane chemistry with. You both like each other equally. You guys are having fun in the relationship, and it's going to be moving to the next phase because we have the Phoenix here. Or you may be, we also have rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. You may be rekindling a relationship that you had in the past. Or there's going to be a new phase and you're going to be transforming and growing into the relationship. We also have girl with a snake. We have empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay, so you may be in a empath or narcissist paradigm, or you may have been in one previously, where someone may be trying to rekindle that relationship. Maybe that's the person, the girl with the snake. Either you are being used or charmed and you need to enable some boundaries, or you were at one point. We also have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect our wound, introspection. So you may need to do some introspection regarding whatever wounds you may have, because, you know, keep in mind our relationships do reflect our wounds. If you've had trauma in the past, you know, whether it's your childhood or, you know, in like the near past or the recent past, whatever we call it, you may need to heal that before you get into a relationship. Because if you're in a relationship, usually your wounds come out until you fully heal that. But you may be mirroring each other, you and this other person that you're probably with. That's why you have insane chemistry. You both are madly in love. So, all right, let's see what else we got. Ooh, we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So we have new phase again. So you're definitely in a new phase in your life that is transforming and, you know, ascending to greater depths. You may be preparing for union with someone, maybe the person that you want to rekindle a relationship with. If not, that could be something else. You may be learning from whatever obstacles or from past relationships, like the empath and narcissist paradigm. I'm just going to shuffle one more time to see if anything else comes out. Is there anything else they need to know? All right, that's all I'm going to take for this deck. All right. Okay, so we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. You may have lost someone recently, which you would be grieving or mourning over. Or you may be feeling as if you're lost or sad or deeply hurt from a separation or a breakup, possibly from this empath and narcissist paradigm. Or it could even be from the person that you had insane chemistry with, that you liked equally. We have cassette, outdated thinking. Someone had outdated thinking, conditioning. They were replaying events over in their head. That could be you or that could be someone else. We also have self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So it's time to do some self-love, to work on your inner child or your wounds and do some shadow work. Heal yourself, focus on yourself right now and do some self-appreciation. We also have paradise. That way you can have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Sorry about that. We have expansion twice right here. Expansion, expansion. having fun, playfulness. All right. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. My son had just woken up from a nap, so he's awake now. So I'm gonna go on to the next thing. That'll be with the Romance Angels deck. Okay. Usually these two coincide with one another. They might do it this time. Alright, now let's see what is going on with the collective's romance. What's going on with the collective's love life? We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. We had children before. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Perhaps someone may be pregnant. That could be a reason to celebrate. And you'll have a community of friends to do like a baby shower or something like that. That's also a new phase in a relationship. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? Whoa. Let me see. Okay, so we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. If you guys hear my son in the background, that's because he's finally awake. Sorry about that. Oh my god, wedding came out again. Engagement, wedding. So perhaps there's a wedding or an engagement coming up. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There's faith again. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I think I mentioned that before, didn't I? I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know regarding their love life? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And we also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. All right. I'm not waiting for that to focus. All right. So maybe you guys have insane chemistry and that created a new phase in your relationship after you've enabled your boundaries and, you know, maybe gained some introspection and perhaps healed your wounds if you haven't already. So you learned from a empath and narcissist paradigm, which deeply hurt you or saddened you from the separation or breakup. You may have been replaying events over in your head, but now you're in a relationship that you enjoy each other's company, you trust each other, you're optimistic about your love life, you probably let go of whatever control issue you might have had in the past, you're making the effort, and you know that you trust that it's worth waiting for. And there, you know, again, there may be children involved. Perhaps you have children, or the other person has children, or you guys are gonna have children in the future. Perhaps if the other person, if you're a woman, you may be pregnant, or if you're male or masculine, the other person may be pregnant. Obviously, I think I'm gonna just do one more shuffle. Is there anything else they need to know? Nope. Never mind. All right. Now I'm going to move on to the Lover's Oracle. All right. So let's see what we get here. Romance. right. I always shuffle these terribly. This one is like so hard to grip. Is there anything that they need to know regarding their lover? With this one, I'm only going to shuffle 3 times. Is there anything they need to know regarding their lover? We got 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, one fell off. Okay, so the first thing that we have is, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. We also have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. We had here, you could be free. So, we're in this one, the 8 of Michael. We also have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Let go of them control issues and your outdated thinking. Surrender that. Right? That way your relationship can grow. I don't know where I was going with this one, but I was about to put it back. I still have one more shuffle left to do. Is there anything else they need to know? Okay. Alright, I guess it's just 3. Alright, so let's see what else we have. The next thing that I'm going to pull from is the Magic of You Oracle deck. Now with this one, we're going to see what your hidden truth is. Maybe unlock it, if possible. What's the collective's hidden truth? First one we have is Ubuntu, compassion for others. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is the number 34, which reduces down to the number 7. And 7 talks about faith, wisdom, reflection, or understanding. I'm just doing one more shuffle. Whoa. Whoa, that was way too much. Alright, whatever. I wonder how many we got. I'm guessing you guys are going to have a long reading. We have number 26, protection. Set personal boundaries. We had that before. Boundaries. Enable boundaries. Grow with the snake. We have Maximus, number 15. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? Remember to give and receive equally. Okay. We also have number 12, Hex. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. We have Mosaic, number 18. Let chance play its creative role in your life. And we have Oblivion, number 20. Open your arms. Alright, so for protection, number 26, that reduces down to the number 8, which can talk about movement, change, attainment. Where we have number 15, which goes down to the number 6. Number 6 talks about problem solving, harmony, compassion. And then we have Hex, which is the number 12, and that reduces down to 3. Growth, communication, relationships, success. Right here from Mosaic, we have the number 18, which reduces down to the number 9, which could be about fruition, completion, or even fulfillment. Or we have the number 20, which reduces down to the number 2, that can talk about balance, duality, or even choices. Now I'm going to read from the deck for these cards. I'm going to try and read them as fast as I can so I don't waste your guys' time. Well, too much of your time, actually. Because I feel like the messages in the book actually says more than I say. So since I can't remember everything that's in the book, I might as well just read it. All right, so for Ubuntu, what if you were solely defined by your compassion for others and the kindness you extended? How would your life look? How would you conduct yourself if Ubuntu, or humanity, was solely what you were noted for? Consider how your benevolence can extend to other species and creatures. This is a time to empathize with others' journeys and put yourself in their shoes, for better or for worse. It sounds like a marriage. The girl pierces her own eye with a leaf, and in doing so opens the windows to her soul and learns the challenges and the gifts of others' journeys. She is peaceful and reflective. There is no pain, only greater understanding and greater wisdom. Now is the time to notice others' struggles and help them. Listening with compassion and patience can ease the suffering of another person. Be defined by your willingness to put others' needs before your own, just as you would appreciate they might do in your times of need. I'm not going to read the ritual parts because that takes forever. I'm just going to try and do the rest quickly as I can for you guys. All right, so for protection, set personal boundaries. It's time to set them. Small areas of ugliness are blinding you to the greater beauty that is your rightful environment. The girl of protection anchors herself softly in the present moment, yet her back of white thorns shields her from the negative naysayers of the outside world. She is not defined by her thorns, but she keeps them ready. Of particular significance with this card is setting electronic boundaries around phenomena like social media. At this time, people around you who have been allowed access to your space may not have your best interest at heart. Protect yourself. Do not suffer fools. And do not be hardened by others' cruelty. Have compassion for their wounded souls, and yet set firm boundaries. Just because they are hardened, it doesn't mean you have to be. Be strong. Be soft but strong. Now for Maximus, let me see. You are maxed out, and yet, conversely, more is needed. More nourishment for yourself. You are spread too thin, and your life force is draining. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? A new idea is waiting to be cultivated, as evidenced by the flame in the bulb. Or perhaps it's time to stop sitting on an idea you've had for some time. The moths are starting to gather, and as lovely as they are, they will slowly blot out your light. It's time to feed yourself in order to cultivate and harvest your next crop. Stop focusing on everyone else and the role you play in their lives. Till your own soil. Serve yourself the fruits of your own labor. The table is set with fine silver on a blood-red cloth. In fact, the blood is pulling and indicating that your life force is draining. Capture it now and fill your cup. What is the purpose of these fine things if they are not used? That's true. That's why you gotta take care of yourself. Love yourself first. You can't show other people love if you don't love yourself. It doesn't work that way, you know? Alright, so for Hex. Don't underestimate the impact you are making right now. If you sense resistance and are feeling frustrated or angry in the face of it, don't succumb to feeling powerless. The opposite is true. The Hex Maiden holds her head high, her demeanor calm. She appears to be in a contemplative repose, and from this relaxed, non-reactive position, she can best see and feel everything and is well informed. Like her, be on alert but guard your heart, your opinions, and mask your feelings. Resist the urge to lash out and attack. Stand strong and silent and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. The sun rises on the horizon of the dark sky. The perils of the night are lifting. But there is work to be done to restore balance. It is the winds of change that fan the maiden's hair and stir the obscuring mist to rise up from the valley floor. clearing to show the way ahead. If this card is drawn in conjunction with Inuyasha, no, it wasn't. It is time to go into battle against ignorance and cruelty. It is time to hold people accountable. But remember, when you point the finger, there are three pointing back at you. Before you judge others and take punitive action, consider how you appear, reflected in their mirror. If you are brave enough to face them, are you brave enough to face yourself first? Alright. Let's see, for Mosaic. Alright, trust yourself trust everything is as it should be. When Mosaic presents, it means you have been trying to micromanage your life and your fixed view is limiting all the gifts and potential the universe is waiting to make available to you. It's time to say, I don't know, and to break free of the rules and conditions you have placed on yourself and on other people, places, and things. Trust that there is no specific right way things must be, or progression of events that must occur. Know that you do not know, and that is good in this moment, and essential for the next chapter of your life to commence. Chance and surprise are essential creative elements in the unique mosaic of your life. Break free of rigid stereotypes or ideas about what your life should look like or even feel like, and what other people, places, and things should or shouldn't do or be. Consider the girl Mosaic. Her mask has broken free and is shattering as she allows old patterns and old fears to break away. Hues of purple indicate pure wisdom and peace, glowing through every fiber of her being. She loosens her micromanaging grip and weaves her hands through ribbons of energy that begin to wrap around her. The pieces of her mask cling to the fabric and form a new, beautiful mosaic pattern. This new fabric of pure potential wraps around her naked form, and her life is reborn. Like her, you are free to let go of self-limiting fear. Let your life surprise and amaze you, and appreciate the beautiful potential of a sequence of events you could never have determined or orchestrated. For Oblivion, the last one, are you blind of the gifts around you? Do you tend to cut your nose off to spite your face? There is something beautiful and useful in dark reflection and sorrowful emotions, but the same emotions turn ugly when they rot and fester to become self-pity and martyrdom. The flowers are waiting for when you are ready, but do not let them die. Do not let everyone know what is going on in your head. It is time to keep up appearances. There is great beauty and gifts around you, but you are turning your back to them. Be brave and rise above the suction of self-pity. Avoid wallowing in indulgent sorrow. You have inflicted enough self-suffering. The girl stands in a pool of water. Her emotions are physically manifesting. The water is reflecting the moonlight, but it grows stagnant. It needs to swirl and move. Her arms are folded in resistance. She is blocking the peace and fulfillment that she yearns for, and yet feels she must deny herself. The petals are starting to fly away in the wind. Do not miss your opportunity because you are wallowing and feeling sorry for yourself. Open your arms and receive the gifts waiting for you. Turn your face to the sun and let the shadows fall behind you. Okay, so that's it for that deck. The next thing that I'm going to go into is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay, what spirit animal has a message for the collective of Capricorn? just going to do one more shuffle. What spirit animal has a message for the collective of Capricorn? Okay, so we have number 5, the bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. I'm going to read the book for this one as well. Oh, that was way off. Okay. Alright. After something has run its course and died, or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn, and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one, for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. Didn't you hear that before? No, maybe not. Come in. Oh, feeling lost, heartbroken. Okay. Alright. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found, and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed, and things will be in a new form that is right for you. What are you refusing to let die? Bat Spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is poised to be born. Some dreams were only meant to last for a moment in time. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down as you recalibrated in preparation for the new life that will give you what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. You had grieved before. Yeah, grieving, heartbroken. Alright, where was I? Where was I? Wait, did I say this? Alright, whatever. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be scary or sad, though. Bat Spirit gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and Bat Spirit will witness your giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and soul. Okay, so that's it for that. The next thing I'm going to pull from is the postcard from Spirit. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. Okay. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective of Capricorn for today? Or for when they see this video? What message do they need to see? I'll do one more shuffle. This is the last shuffle. What do they need to see? Okay, never mind. They got no messages for you guys today. Alright, let's see. What about your guides? Let's see if your guides have any messages for you guys. Alright, guides, what message do you have for the collective of Capricorn? Trust your intuition. Abundance is your right. Second time it says trust your intuition. Where's the third? This might be the third. Alright, that's all that I'm taking for that. I'm going to be reading from the book for this too as well. Alright, so first thing we have is, wait a minute, what did I do here? I have it backwards. Alright, first thing we have is trust your intuition, then like attracts like. Abundance is your right. Let me move these up a little. Follow the golden rule. Learn from your mistakes. Now let's see what we have for trust your intuition. As a spiritual being, having a human experience, you have agreed to forget your divine heritage while your awareness is focused in this dense physical world. But your connection to your natural state still remains with you, and it is called intuition. Just like any other music of the body, the more you use and exercise your intuition, the stronger it becomes. Intuition manifests itself as a feeling of knowing, usually in the areas of your solar plexus. Humans use words like gut feeling or hunch, but it is a sense that we are all born with. It is the sixth sense. Unfortunately, because of its ethereal quality, a lot of humans doubt its existence. But for those of us who have experienced it, we know that we possess an awareness that is not of this dimension. If this card appears for you, it can have several meanings. Depending on its placement in your spread, it can mean that an event or situation is in the offing, and it will require you to trust your sixth sense, even though all physical signs indicate otherwise. Or it can mean that someone within your influence is going to ask you for advice. Depending on their personal acceptance of their own knowingness, you may have to encourage them to do what feels right for them. Share a story of how your intuition proved correct in a time of need. Like attracts like. This card represents a major tenet of wisdom that the guides would like to impart. The law of attraction tells you that whatever energy you focus your awareness on, that is the energy you will manifest. You are the creator of your reality. It may seem like straightforward advice, but life on this earth plane is filled with fear in its many guises. The day-to-day distractions that prevent you from focusing on love and compassion can lead down a road of anxiety, tension, and stress. If you want love and joy in your life, you must expect love and joy in your life. If you were to live by this basic truth, you would learn to be mindful of your daily life choices and their consequences. In this physical dimension, it's easy to give in to fear and anxiety, but you must realize that it will be those energies that you attract to yourself. You must make a conscious effort to turn the fear-based energies that you are creating with your mind into thoughts of compassion, forgiveness, understanding, mercy, tolerance, and service. No one could ever escape this law, for it rules supreme. Like any regimen, this takes practice. If this card appears in your spread, be on the lookout for an event that may create stress. Consciously acknowledge it and focus on solutions that turn that energy into a positive outcome. cards are sticking to me. Alright, let's see. Abundance is your right. While the awareness of your higher self is focused on this physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations. But your soul is limitless in its ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire. But it's not a one-way street. It's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow. So as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept that this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be the receptacle of boundless love, happiness, health, and prosperity. But you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow of abundance alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you are actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. All right, this is your ego talking. The universe always says yes. It is the ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that it is possible. All right, so follow the golden rule. The message of this card is the cornerstone for anyone choosing to live a mindful life. Anytime it appears in your spread, you will know that a situation is occurring or about to occur in which you need to treat others as you would like to be treated. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes and imagining what advice, help you would like if you were that person is the greatest exercise of empathy there is. From a karmic standpoint, you can never go wrong by following the golden rule. How you treat others can be labeled as right or wrong, but as long as your intuition was to do as you'd like to be treated, then there is no culpability on your part. You came with an honest and sincere intention based on the thing you know the best yourself. Guessing or assuming what actions to take can often lead to misunderstandings. Always think to yourself, if I were that person, what would I like to hear from me? The last thing we have is learn from your mistakes. And then after this, I'm going to pull from the Power of Surrender deck. All right, so Earth is a schoolroom. Your higher self has chosen to enroll in this dimension to learn lessons that the spirit world does not teach quickly. Congratulate yourself for the bravery it takes to leave the comfort of feeling at one with everything and choosing to experience the sensation of separateness while you go about your task. You are expected to make mistakes. Having said that, it is the wise soul who always learns from them. Life on Earth continually presents you with challenges, and the quick learners find that they are presented with fewer struggles. If this card appears in your spread, your guides are reminding you that the more you use the knowledge of past experiences when confronted with a life lesson, the less often these lessons will be presented to you. Take responsibility for the mistake and do not look to blame another for the consequences. Instead of blame, move into a state of understanding and acceptance of the lesson. In doing so, you will not need to repeat this behavior in future interactions. In life, there are no failures, just possibilities of doing something differently than you are used to by using the knowledge of past experience. Okay, so that's all the messages that we have from your guides. Now, for the Power of Surrender deck, let's see what you need to surrender for when you see this reading. What does Capricorn need to surrender when they see this reading? What does the collective need to surrender? We had surrender before, so let's see which guys need to surrender. Okay. Yeah, we had that before. So we have surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. You had that before in the reading with the Celtic cross. Let me see where it is. And right here, the outcome for the Five of Michael. Release your attachment to the outcome. All right, let's see if we got anything else. Is there anything else they need to surrender for when they see this video? All right, I'm just going to shuffle one more time. Is there anything else? No, that's everything then. Okay. Okay, so Capricorn, that's everything that I have for you guys for today for the reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, or even, hit the notification bell if you subscribed already. That way you can get more videos like this one. In the future, I am going to be cutting the video shorter. So it's probably just going to be the Celtic cross and then either business or going straight into the love section. It all depends on, what happens in the beginning of the reading. But, just know that it is going to be cut because most people don't want to watch a long video like this one. Or like all the other videos that I've made in the past. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in receiving a personalized reading, please be sure to email me or go onto my Facebook page and go into the tab that says win a free reading, put in your information. And, even though, if you put in your information, like your email or whatnot, I'm not going to be spamming you with any type of email stuff. I ain't got time for all that, okay? It's just there so that I can email you your reading. All right, so you don't have to worry about that. And okay, you guys, I'm very sorry about that. My battery just died. So like I was saying, I'm not going to be trying to email you or anything like that, like spam wise. It's just to let you know who wins. If you are the winner, I'm going to need your email, of course, so that I can send you the personalized reading via email. That'll be the only way that I'm going to be doing the reading. So, if anyone's interested, please let me know. All the information to let me know will be down below. So just do that. If you get a chance, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. That information is also down below. For those of you who do follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you will be getting a higher chance of winning the free personalized reading. I'll make a post and see whoever messages me. Whoever does, if like one person messages me, then you automatically win, of course. But I'll give it like a week to see if anyone messages me. But so far, no one has, and I'm kind of surprised people don't want a free reading. So, definitely let me know if you do. All right. It's free. Basically, you have nothing to worry about with that. You have nothing to risk. No risk involved. All right. So I hope you all enjoy your day or night. All right. Stay safe out there. Love and light. Bye.